Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy John Megacycle here. On another episode of Kingdoms and Castles coming at ya. I said it right twice in a row now. I'm pretty proud of myself. Starting our western embankment wall, something? Just for something that we can have a little bit of a divider between us and the wild. Set up fishing, 2 fishing huts, and also set up a market. That market is going to be invaluable for us to get some proper coin in without having to overtax our peoples. Now, let's take a quick gander at our job priority. We have 9 workers out of 102. Woof. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time to catch up. Let's just kick this on to fastest speed. Things are looking great. Let's shut off our quarry workers for a little bit. Get some more of this building done. I have a lot of stone just sitting in storage. Terrible plague! Look how quickly. Look out. Did you notice it? You probably didn't even notice it. There's a couple of black flags with some skulls on it. Boof. All handled. My lord, 10 people visited, but none could find a home. Our city is full. We need more homes. You must construct additional houses. Every time we need blank, or you need to construct, or it's always for me. You must construct additional pylons. And this is coming from a guy that played the original StarCraft for years. Man, I played the hell out of that game. So everything's being built up real nice. One thing we could also upgrade to is stone roads, which allows peasants to move a lot faster. We're going to want these on the main conduits. So for example, from left all the way to right, I consider this a main conduit. We're going to want to make sure that we get that upgraded soon, but that costs a lot of coin. Or what did it cost? 5 coin, 5 stone. That's a heck of an investment, so we'll just wait a little bit on that. Things are looking real good. Things are looking real good. Some more housing and such. I know I said I was going to put foresters out here originally, but I didn't realize how much freaking fish there were. So much fish, man. Okay, what have we got for storage? This is a granary that can go away. This is the main squeeze. I'm going to build another one eventually once we add more agriculture to the east, but you kind of want to take this game into small chunks, small bites, I feel. Okay. Our fishing huts and our market, our dock is coming online. Oh, there we go. Cool. There's that. There's that. Now we'll have fishing. Cool. Let's pause the game real quick. The dock has 10 workers. What they're going to do is they're going to go to either granaries or storage houses or whatever, and they're going to pull a certain amount of product for it to be bought or to be sold. What we want to do is a little bit of tweaking here. I don't want to sell any of this stuff at all, but I'm going to lock wheat. What locking it does, it says, do not take wheat from this storage, this dock. Only bring wheat here for sale. You can't use this as like an intermediary storage spot. So I'm just going to go ahead and resume that. Let's take a look at our jobs. Because we probably don't have enough builders anymore, do we? Yeah, we do. Builders are on top of these other ones, which is fine for now. That's going to get us more housing. So I'm pretty fine with that. Because I have 4 more, what are they, cottages? Yeah, 4 more cottages coming online. 100 beds. 112 beds. 124 beds. 136 beds. Amazing. Let's take a look here. 67 average happiness. Health 55. That's not bad. Once we get fish going on, it'll be less of a concern. So builders can go back to the bottom. Fishing industry is a lot like, well, it is food. So what I wanted is under wheat. Yeah, that's all our wheat stuff. That looks good. What else? Dock workers, timber workers. That seems good to me. Now that we have a dock, yep, it's starting to stockpile some wheat. Did I not lock that? There we go. I could have sworn I locked that. Anyway, the dock hands are going to go and pick up the resources, and they are the ones that are going to disperse goods if we are to buy anything. I really need to get some other pieces of industry going on, like charcoal and stuff. That would be cool. How quickly does a merchant ship show up? I think it'll take a little while for that to happen. But that's okay. That is A-okay. Starting to get some idle people. I would not mind for quarry workers to start back up. Cool. Okay. Things are good. I'm just gonna actually sit here for a little bit so we get a little bit more of a workforce ready. How are we on food then? Plus 81? Brilliant. Let's see here. I wouldn't mind orchards and a produce storage. That'll give us a lot more resiliency, because again, more food is good stuff. We've got plenty of arable land here, which is brilliant. 1, 2, 3... 4 orchards and an orchard store? Might be good. How much excess food do we have? Oh, we have a lot of excess. So I'm going to change this to 150. That work? Okay. I'm kind of feeling like my things I'm telling it to do aren't taking all the time, and that's okay. Oddly enough, structures that are built on the water have a... Hey, burgeoning town! 100 souls look to you for leadership. Amazing. I don't know how a structure built on water can get on fire. It's like fire at a sea parks or something. You know, I might have been able to build this out a bit farther. I didn't really try that hard. But building 2 wells will handle it nicely. Yep, we have 5 builders, and we should have plenty of excess working staff once we get a few more people in. Okay, because we're also doing fish. Oh, fish and pork are apparently the same food category. So chance of plague is now low, health is getting better. So that's good. That's good news. Do you guys have anything fun to say? More food that we can share, rats eat the excess. Well, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build a market to sell the excess food. Still plus 67. Alright, let's change this to 250. And let's build another granary, I guess. Having a lot of excess storage is pretty good stuff. Sir, that is too far away from our road, sire. Okay, that's fine. Let's put the well there instead. I'm gonna let that get built, and then we'll nuke it. So, dragon sighted. What's probably gonna happen now is he's probably gonna attempt to torch up my stuff. Yep, and the people will immediately run to a well. I'm really glad I didn't delete that well, or this could have been problematic. Yep, no problem. 1 died. Unfortunate. He's going to get buried at the cemetery, so we'll see the gravestone. After an amount of time, that gravestone will just disappear. Okay, I'm going to remove that. Do something like that, and we've got a fair amount of excess cash. Vikings invading. Okay, so I thought I was going to get like a tick-down timer of when the first attack was, so they're just invading. I don't have any military, so their raid is going to be incredibly successful. They're going to steal from my treasuries, which is unfortunate as heck, but not a ton I can do about that right now. I have not gotten into any amount of iron production, so unfortunate, but this is just going to have to happen. Let's see here. How many excess workers do I have right now? 1 or 4? Let's just let that sit for a minute. No, not quite. I want everything to be linked and look really nice. So let's just nuke all that. That is what I want. Nuke that down to level. Okay, cool. That should take care of all those excess workers for a while. Ah, a merchant has arrived. Let's pause the game. Click on the little magnifying glass. It'll zoom right in. Click on the ship. We can buy stuff at a price. We can sell stuff at a price. I'm going to sell all of the wheat that we have stored here at the dock. This isn't our global storage. If you see in the lower left, we have 604 global storage. But I'm just going to sell what we have. The amount is deducted because, again, global storage. But I can't touch this 375. We made a little coin. I don't think there's anything I really want to buy. We're also not going to get massive quantities of stuff from the merchant, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay, let's get the rest of everything plotted out. Oh, not close enough to roads. I get the road mechanic. It's a little frustrating, but I understand it. It makes sense. I wouldn't mind 2 roads. Yeah, the Vikings are going to come in, maybe steal some people, definitely raid the keep. Cause a little heck. Oh, I guess just cause a little heck. Okay. Normally they steal monies. And there's the boat, and now they leave. My lord, no one visited this year. Tales of our unsuccessful defense of recent Viking rampages have frightened any visitors away. That's unfortunate as heck. I don't really need to wall off this too much, but let's do something like this just so we can kind of break this up into smaller logical chunks. And actually, I would like that to be removed. And roads. I can't afford a stone gate, which is fine. We have our quarry workers back on. Dock workers, yep. Builders usually have at the bottom, with agriculture and everything on top. So our dock workers are immediately just going to keep on keeping on. Let's go ahead and build a second granary right there. There are some things that are coming to this game that I'm really anxious, or anxious isn't the right word, excited about. I think back in April of this year, 2021, there was talk of diplomacy with other nations and carts for hauling and like really cool stuff. But even with the experimental builds enabled, I wasn't able to find anything. So that's why we're playing on this version, 117R75S, whatever. Things are looking good. I'm liking it. Let's go ahead and get our iron mines online. I can actually get 3 iron mines here. That is going to be beautiful. B-E-A-beautiful. Let's do something like that. And that. I'll want another iron mine. Iron deposit too crowded. Can only support... That's completely reasonable. That's completely reasonable and fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a stockpile here. Right there. And it's just going to be for iron ore. Let's see here. I'd also like to start working on charcoal. That's something that's going to make people happy. Oh, I need a forester. Okay. That makes sense. I guess what that does is that prevents players from hard locking themselves out of resources. So that makes perfect sense to me. I get it. No problem. We're going to clear cut this. And we're going to put like 2 or 3 foresters out here, and I'm going to seal this off. Woodcutter should be on the bottom. We're coming along real nice. Things are coming along, like, really, really nice. I like all this. This makes me happy. I'm actually going to reduce taxation down to 5%, keep people a little more jolly. In a lot of games I play, like especially, what was it, Super Nintendo's Utopia, The Creation of a Nation, once I can really subsidize my income with trade, I try to cut down the taxation as much as I possibly can to try to help out and offset that. Okay, how are people feeling? 3 peasants in good health. Excellent. I'd love to get into fruits, but right now we've got worker shortages like crazy. Let's see here. How many of these can I even build? Not many. I'm just gonna have to be patient. We're not gonna have nearly enough time to get like a proper military up. I don't even have the iron mines built. I don't have charcoal. I don't have weapons, or they're called armaments in this game. I don't have nearly anything I need. I should have probably built more population centers beforehand, but I really wanted to get to the dock as quickly as we could. These harvests are awesome. 10? Yep, master worker +1. Amazing. Super good. Another merchant has arrived. Hello. Yeah, sell it for 2. Shoot, yes, that's a lot of money this early in the game. But that costs money! Oh, I'll want a well up here. There, looks good to me. Cool, we have iron now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shut off... They're just called miners. I'm going to shut them off for now because what I desperately need is more building done. And once this stops for a moment, I'm going to build a lot more... a lot more housing. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a good start. This is all going to get clear cut. The wall's going to be extended. And then what we'll do is... foresters. I need a consistent supply of lumber. This stuff is neat, but it's not going to last forever. So just got to keep those hard truths in mind. We could timber lock ourselves out and be absolutely shot on resources, but we have the dock. We can always recover, albeit it would be slow. But we can do it. Blocked by stone. Now, I don't think... Yeah, I need tools. We can clear stone. Unusable stone can be removed. Okay, so what I might do is I might just build our wall right to this layer. Something like that. Something like that. Oh, that looks so good. Like, so good. Okay, for production, I will want a few foresters. That doesn't give you a lot of land to play with. And there is something in the way there. I can't put that there because trees. Trees are great, but unfortunately they're kind of in my way for what I want to do. That's all unusable rock. So I'll put a couple foresters there, a few foresters here. Kind of seal this up. You know, I didn't get a good look at the rest of the territory. There's a lot of territory. But I'm going to need some wood production, some consistent wood production soonish. I wouldn't mind... Let's do a full stockpile here. Maybe I'll put charcoal makers out here too. I haven't really decided. You know what? A small stockpile seems legitimate enough. Forester. I wanted one there. I would like one... right here, actually. Nuke that. And we're going to pause this real quick. I want you to handle nothing but lumber. Thank you kindly. Forester, where do I want it? Right here? Doesn't give a lot of room for doing the forestry thing, but hopefully that'll give us a little bit of Like I said, main goal, some consistent wood production. So these walls are great, but they're not stopping anything from coming in right now. So we're going to have to endure maybe 1 or 2 more Viking attacks, which is unfreaking fortunate. But still. How are we on food? Plus 44. I mean, we're selling way more than that. We have a lot of idle. Turn on the miners. Okay, that still gives us a fair amount of excess. Another set of wheat. Oh, I wanted to go for orchard. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That lines up really nicely. We're going to want a well right there. And then I'm going to need storage of some sort. It's a produce storage. Back here, maybe? I don't know. Haven't really given it a whole lot of thought, to be fair. Let's start with that. That's going to give us a lot more happiness and a lot more health resilience, which is what we want. Something like that. Skip. We could add more orchards if need be. So how many orchardists? Orchardists. Oh, I guessed right. Okay. Orchards are a kind of food. I want that just above fishing industry. Again, what we're trying to build with this whole thing is preventing another death spiral. If something goes wrong and something is missing, I do not want to be like, oh man, we don't have enough food to do anything. This leads to this, leads to this, leads to... I don't want that to happen. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to prevent any of those kind of spirals from occurring. Are we on happiness? Taverns are too crowded. Build more taverns. Well, we could do that. That's not a problem. I kind of want it in the center as much as possible. So right there looks good. Merchant. Hello, merchant. Merchantile. Nice. Bazinga. It's good money. That's good money right there. Okay. This has to stop. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I now definitely need charcoal. I need charcoal for a lot of our manufacture processes. So there's not really much I can do after this point. It's going to be like, nah, I don't need that anymore. Building charcoal huts or charcoal makers produces smoke nearby homes won't like. Does it have a radius? I could put the whole thing up here, but I'm going to be doing residential here, so I don't know how far away we have to be, and I don't want to build it in there. Let's just... Or there. I'm going to want another stockpile. Right there looks good. Not necessary for me to road any of this, I don't think. Actually, in that case... Let's clean this up a little bit. I already don't like what's happening. Oh, wait. I built it... Right, okay. I built it farther away, so that way it wouldn't be in range of the town. Gosh, oh my. Coffee. Need some help. I really wish I could set what I want the small stockpile to be before it happens, but that's okay. Sire, a merchant ship will soon depart. Yeah, that's fine. Get out of here. Yeah! Yeah, get out of here. Yeah! We could still do more trading if we wanted, but that's okay. How's our food stuff? Plus 27. Okay. How's this looking? 26 food output per year. Base output 18, fertility plus 8. The windmills only affect wheat farms, by the way. So putting a windmill next to an orchard isn't going to help us do anything. Cool. 5 peasants in very good health. We're starting to get fruit into the food cycle. Low chance of plague. High life expectancy. Oh, something just snapped. Are we not? Oh, because we just got 10 more villagers. Yeah, that'll screw up the curve. For sure. No idle. We still have a lot of builders. Not really. So I need 20 more people. Fill some beds here. And then I wouldn't mind starting to raise a military. That would be cool. We could also start considering building ballistas and archer towers, which are really, really handy. But I'm kind of waiting on that. Okay, so first of all, why do you have stone? No, I want 20 lumber to come here and the rest to be coal. It'll be 220. Right? Hopefully that's far enough away. But charcoal's going to be important for metallurgy stuff. Blacksmith. Takes charcoal and iron, turns into tools or armaments. Awesome. I'm going to want 2 of these at least. Should we just stack it here? So it kind of all stays together, maybe? I think that's fine. Oh, I only have room for 1. Okay. That's fine. I'll want a small stockpile there. 2 Vikings are invading. Yeah, I was right with Vikings. Now, we could have rushed military a lot earlier. That would have been a simple thing to do, but I kind of like a more chill of a game, I guess? I don't know. I don't know how else to phrase it. Let's go and choppity chop chop. Because now that we're getting charcoal in, I'm going to need a lot more lumber. Yeah, you guys are going to come in here, cause a bunch of ruckus. There, okay. That's what I'm saying. Stole 100 monies. Oh, so the one's only with, where is it? Wow, it's literally just a giant sack of coin. Those are the ones that are the thieves. The other ones just cause a little bit of mayhem. That is fine. So, the Vikings invading didn't really help. Shucks Deluxe. Needs a full staff, not fully staffed. Okay, do we have... Oh, the foresters fall under timber workers, I guess? That makes sense. Oh, I have, like, no spare workers whatsoever, do I? Quarry. Nope. And miners. Nope. I'm gonna put you 2 together. There. Now the builders can get some more work done. That would be great. Yep, I don't have any lumber whatsoever. Oof. Sire, 18 were kidnapped in the Viking raiding party. But 13 just rejoined, so... Win-win, I guess? Weird conversation to have, but win-win. Okay, pause. This storage... Oh, no. I want 20 coal. We already have raw iron over here, so I don't need to store any there. Let's say 110, 110? If it builds evenly or whatever? Because that'll equal 240? I think that makes sense. Okay. I'm going to need another well. You can put wells pretty liberally anywhere you want. They don't require people to man, so to speak, until you... Yes, complete the sale. They don't require anyone to man until a fire happens. We're going to desire 0, because I'm actually starting to get low on food. Yeah, this is not a good number. Let's pause real quick. That should definitely take care of whatever food issues we've had. And I've got more than enough money out of trade. We're sitting at almost 2,000 fun bucks. Peasants killed by dragons, 1. How does a mythical creature like a dragon deal less damage than Vikings? I may never know. Terrible plague, and it's immediately fixed. Amazing. Amazing. Devastated about a recent dragon attack. 15 unease from recent plague infections. Okay. Everything's looking really good here, though. Fish could use some more help. Once we get tools, we'll get a fishmonger online, and that should be a great service. Looking good. We have a bunch of idle. Let's go ahead and tidy up more of this land. This entire area has just been absolutely crazy rich in lumber alone. This was a really good start. I'm happy with this. Okay, so another forester. Something like that looks good to me. Okay. How are we doing on stockpiling weapons of war? We're getting there. We're getting there. What about just general jobs? I need more houses. I need more residential. And I'm out of stone. Oh, I shut off quarry workers, didn't I? Yep, turn that back on. Yes, you can see how quickly the trees get planted and used. Yeah, that opened up a lot of territory. These are looking good. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Charcoal. Yeah, starting to store some charcoal. Next up we'll want is a market, so we can kind of keep all these goods together so the heads of house don't have to spend a ton of time running around to find stuff they need. I need more housing first, though. A market, like a full market, I think takes 10 people or something. Market right next to the castle. Looks good. Yeah, looks damn good. Trying to see if there's any large gaps of lacking water. Let's do that. And let's do that. It's just a little bit of an infrastructure cost. I'd rather, like, nip all this in the bud as quickly as we can if bud nipping needs to happen. There, that looks good. Wells also provide a little bit of happiness, if I recall. Yeah, we're looking real good in terms of food now. I could probably turn back on the sales, so let's say -6. That's interesting. Why don't you start pulling some stuff from stock? 450 might have been a little much. Now that I think about it, but still. Looks good. That looks good. Sometimes a merchant will also come with a technology. You want me to sell it one? Skip that. I'm good. We'll sell some technology for a lot of coin. Like a lot of coin. But it can give us a neat little leg up. 2 more treasure rooms so we can store more cash. Terrible plague, oh noes. Uh-oh. Actually would not mind another clinic. Oh, and libraries and a bunch of other stuff is what I'm going to want to build. We're already maxed out. Well, I need more lumber. That's why I wasn't building more stuff. I'd love to start building some manors, though. Like, look at that. Isn't that swank? That'll be 50 more people. We make life more pleasant for our peasants. I would love to build library, another clinic, stuff like that. Did we turn stonework back on? We did. Okay. I wouldn't mind another stone mine if we could get access to some of that. Clinic goes there. Yep, libraries would be good. Just have to be patient. More food that we can use. You're an excellent ruler. Unable to stop the dragon attack. Yeah, I'm kind of keeping military on the back end for a little bit. Once we get this round of housing built and ready to go, I think I'll be a lot more comfortable about getting to military. Like, getting into actual factual military. Requires iron, none available at this time, right? How much did you get? Fair amount of tools, fair amount of armaments. We can draft a couple of companies or battalions or squad. I don't know what the hell they're called. A mason would be cool, but I want another blacksmith first. I think this is my favorite song out of the lot, but it runs really quiet. Yep, just gotta finish it up. That gives us 52, or 50. That'll give us 50 more beds. 2 must have died to old age. Zebi Betratuli died to old age. That's a shame. I'll miss you, Zebi. Sketchy Heels has died of old age along with 2 other peasants. That's a hell of a name. That just boilerplate, that's a hell of a name. 17 people visited, but only 15 found satisfactory homes. That's a massive improvement. Very soon, more miners. Oh, while we're here, I want you to just build tools. The other one can do tools and armaments. But armaments aren't something I'm going to be going through a lot. Tools are going to be gone through a lot more frequently because people can use tools to make their jobs go faster. That's really the brunt of that. What do you have for me? I have more to sell you. Boot. Yep, just padding up the bank. 5% tax rate. This is working out very well. Okay, can I start removing stuff? I can't because I don't have enough stupid tools. I'm liking how this is really panning out. Again, don't really have pro strats in mind. When I play a game like for years and years, like colonization or Or just pick one, KK&D, or Command and Conquer. Like, I have the pro strats in my head. Whether or not I can execute them or not, it's probably another method entirely. Are you guys literally just using this as an intermediary? You kind of are. It's not that big of a deal. It's being refreshed quickly enough. Okay. We've kind of sat on our laurels enough about this. Let's at least get a little bit of defenses online. The higher you build your castle stack, like this, the better range archer towers and stuff have. But what the game cares about is that you have something of similar height nearby, but you can just go ahead and delete it. Like, it legitimately doesn't matter. I'm just going to put castle stairs there, and awesome. Let's take a pause real quick. If I pop up in the archer tower, the gray circle on the outside is the maximum radius. The blue circle is the current radius based on the height. If I build it on something this high, it gets almost its maximum height, which is pretty solid. If I go to something a bit more like a ballista tower, oh, I need a chamber of war. Let's build the chamber of war near Iron Alley, I guess. That would be a cool spot for it. Let's do that. I want to show you the ballista first before I commit to anything. But the idea is what we would do is we would build a couple of towers like this in the center. So we have more of this covers everything kind of defensive line. You have 2 thieves and 1 ne'er-do-well. Well, they're all ne'er-do-well, I guess, but still. What do you... Just axes and shields, okay. 18 more people found homes. I mean, our numbers are rising over time, so I'm not super duper buggered about it. Like, it's working well. Okay, how are we doing here? I want to turn the iron miner's occupation back on soon. But just gotta be patient. Life expectancy high, chance of plague low. I'm liking those numbers. Could shut down some farms if we really needed the extra people power. But I don't think it's super critical as of yet. Is that destroyed? It is. Can you rebuild that? Thank you. I guess I never noticed that was busted. Okay, how are we doing here? No tools. Ugh. "19 people visited, but only 13 found a home." Tavern's looking good. Clinic's looking good. Our well coverage is pretty well. It's doing pretty well. I made a funny. A bustling city, a thriving city has been created through your fine leadership. Most excellent. Hungry, my house has no food. Is it 'cause you just got built? Too far away. It's right here. You're serious? Okay, is that the head of house? You have berries. Oh, we don't have any wheat in storage? What? Oh, is it all sitting here? Oh, it is. Let's just tamp that to 200. I don't need to be so greedy. I was just really wanted to get like a nice nest egg? Goose egg? Easter egg? Oh, okay. I was not aware of that little ability. Okay, we have some idle. Guess what? Iron miners back online. Builders are gonna go down to the bottom. How does this look? Do we have any excess? It says we have 4 idle. Oh, but I don't have any building things being built. Another merchant has arrived. Amazing. Yeah, when it comes at the price of 2 for sale, absolutely sell the stuff. If it's just 1, I could kind of give or take on that. But okay, our tower's built. This is a ballista range again. Gray circles maximum. Blue is current. If I chuck this guy right here, we can almost cover everything with ballista. Now, if you're not familiar with what a ballista is, imagine a massive arrow or a massive crossbow. Might be a better comparison. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. So what we're probably going to get out of that is a very slow reload time. Like incredibly slow reload time, but a lot of damage. We're going to do the same thing here. Just going to build this high, high, high to the heavens. Is it... Can I just not go any higher? Is that the deal? There we go. Okay, and now I'll nuke all this down. This game is a lot different from, like, Stronghold Crusader or Stronghold. If you're familiar with that castle building sim, one of the things about that one was you really had to plan out, like, stairs and height of things or whatever. At least I remember having, like, an iffy time with it. This one just does not care. I guess maybe I take that back. Maybe it wasn't too bad. But now we at least have some modicum of defense. It's something. It's not great, but it is something, which is good. We have storage. Why is this market, like, not full of stuff? Okay, there it is. So let's take a look at another ballista. Yeah, that definitely works for me. That'll help protect us better against dragons as opposed to Vikings. But it's still pretty handy. Pretty handy. Okay, I would love a barracks. Straight up. There looks good. Right outside of the Ministry of War. I like that. Okay, so the dragon got damaged. The ballista hit. Yep. We're dealing damage, which we weren't doing before, so that's at least good. I think 4 ballistas will do the trick. Oh, did you get him? Oh, is it coming back for more? Oh, come on. One more. One more shoot. Hey, you got him. We don't get anything money-wise, but we do get happiness bonuses over felling a dragon, which is awesome. Let's pause the game real quick. There's a bunch of things I want to do, but we'll save it for next episode. We've got churches, libraries are too crowded. I need another church. I need libraries at all. We don't have any libraries, so I want to slap down a bunch of that, but we'll save that for next episode. So thank you all for joining me. Isn't that shot just perfect? Look at that. The fog in the back and everything. I love it. Alright, thank you all for joining me again. My name is John Megacycle, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.